Yes, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Definitely glad to have you out to this session. We definitely gonna have some fun today. So make sure you got your water, you got your coffee or espresso. Is that a difference between the two? I don't know because I don't drink it. Or your tea, or whatever you want to have. We're gonna get ready to get it in today. Now, before I get started, make for sure that, I don't know, I be forgetting all the time. Make sure you look for the subscription button, subscribe to the channel, hit also the bell below because you can get notified anytime we load up any educational videos that you can have it. So you want to make sure you do that. Also, let me tell you what's huge about some of the things that we're going to share today. That's going to be huge. Make sure that you go ahead and text, email, put a message in the bottle, send it by pigeon, contact 5 to 10 family and friends to let them know the Freedom Coach is about to get live. So guess what? Let's get started. So now today, what I want to share and talk about, which is one of my favorite topics, we're talking about game plan. Now, different ways that game plan can be looked at, or game plan can be explained. But me being an athlete, being obviously junior high and high school basketball, football player, wrestler, track, boxer. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was a little known athlete. Hold on. I think I'm a little athletic now. But anyway, the point to the story is, but by playing sports and having outstanding coaches that I have been able to learn by having a game plan, it allows you a greatest opportunity for the best success. Does it mean that the game plan works all the time? Absolutely not. But it's a fact. By having some plan is better than having no plan at all, because it's going to be able to alleviate some challenges, some time, and some inconvenience. And so we're going to just talk about setting up game plan, or some people call it MO, method of operation. Talk about process or protocol. My favorite thing that I want to call it, talking about a game plan, and I'm probably erase these other things off, but the main thing is system. Jack Canfield, the word chicken soup for the soul, pretty much candid and talks about system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. So we're talking about how to get $100,000 using other people's money, other banks' money. You got to have a game plan for that. And so that's what all these series in this topic been talking about. The number one was the documentation and putting together your portfolio, understanding cash flow, and knowing what your debt income ratio will before you go sit down with them, knowing about how to strengthen your profile. That's why you want to be a professional, hire a professional like me, so you can get professional results. And then you know about your different scores, not just your credit score. You're talking about your BK score and all the other scores exist, so you can use this to your benefit and not against you. And this is huge. And I know some of the things you haven't heard of before, but we want you to get this. And we talked about just a few other tricks of the trade and some of the rules about the debt to income ratio and things that matter, and what you sign on and don't sign on, and how it can or cannot count against you. So we want to share with that. So now we want to talk about systems. Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge. Sometimes you got to have, as I said a few minutes ago, system within systems. I think probably one of the best things to look at is either sports, but since I'm talking business and I'm a business owner, like I say, I've been in business over 30 years. My name for the people who don't know, I'm Fahim Muhammad, a chartered senior financial planner, licensed in mortgage, real estate, insurance, investments, credit, business specialist, international speaker, trainer, 3-time author. I own the financial company, real estate company, investment company. I own the Freedom Team Apex Marketing Group. So all these things in place. So I'm sharing this with you, is telling you what I know. So as a business person, I want to share with you the story of McDonald's, or even some information that comes from the book that's talking about top CEOs going from good to great. And so if you want to go from good to great, it's some systems that you need to have. A lot of times why people don't like to follow systems, because they like to put their name on the building, or they like to put their name on something, or I don't know that, I don't understand that, or they believe it has something to do with their intelligence. And it really doesn't, unless you make it. It's about experience and exposure and expectations. So this is why A and B students normally go to work for the C student that started the business. Because the A and B students are smart, but because of their experience, because of their expectations and their exposure, they don't have what the C person have, because a lot of times the C person experiences and see things that A people and B students don't. So it's not about intelligence, ladies and gentlemen. It's about experience, exposure, and expectations. And that is going to get you to the result. So I want to share with you. So let's go back to the book real quick. It's talking about good to great and talking about systems. If you, one of the reasons why people are not successful, because they don't have the right things and the right people in the place. Let me give you a quick example. Let's get to this as we talking about game plan. I want you to help you with this, and because I want you to be a professional yourself, hire a professional like me so you can get professional results. So they're talking about, if you want to get to where you want to get to, you want your game plan, you want to get to getting $100,000. You want to start a daycare center. You want to start a healthcare business. You want to start a cosmetic or a cosmetology or hair business. You want to start a financial business, whatever that it is, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have some systems. And so they talked about, you want to make for sure, which is super important, get the wrong driver off the bus and get the right driver on the bus. Write this down. We're talking about a game plan. That's huge. Why you think the quarterback, the guard, the CEO of a company, and so it's so important. If you don't have the right person driving, I don't care how good everything else is not going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what else? Get a game plan.